So you're really busy all the time, 24/7. There's no time to like really think about anything else but getting through basic training.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vents on my shoes. I pop up, put it out loose. Speed it up. Look at the diamonds, they eat it up.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shekinah if you're new. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 things I didn't know before leaving for basic training. First and foremost, I'm in my new filming studio. Yeah, I cannot wait to decorate it. You know, it's just setting up, and when it's all done, I'll do a whole tour. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to tell you 10 things I knew before shipping off for basic training. If you're new, be sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified on my next video. So the first thing I didn't know, this is usually told, but I didn't really take it serious. I didn't know that you would have to really exercise before and get really fit. I really didn't pay attention, and when I got there, I was struggling so bad. Like, I think my first PT test, I ran 22 minutes. I did 0 push-ups. I think I did like 10 sit-ups. It was really bad, so I failed that horribly. So yeah, make sure you're physically fit. Even though when you get there, you're going to be walking everywhere. Like, they don't believe in taking buses unless you like your battalion is really far away from the range. So we literally walked everywhere. So just be sure you're physically fit so you can keep up with everyone and pass all your tests on time. So the second thing I didn't know is that you get literally no sleep whatsoever. They have a lot of times for you to sleep, but most likely there's always a catch to something. So your sleep schedule is going to change a lot, and you're going to learn to sleep literally anywhere, standing up, sitting down when you're cleaning your weapon, at the range. Like, you're likely to fall asleep. Pulling security, I fell asleep pulling security all the time, had the best nap. Number 3 is timed showers. One thing I didn't know when I got to basic training is that our showers were timed. So the first week, I think it was actually the first or second day of basic training, our drill sergeant came into our bay and she said, all right, y'all, we're gonna take a shower. You have 2 minutes. I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes. So in that time, you have to undress your full OCP uniform, get in the shower, and get back dressed up and be towed on the line, ready to go. So I didn't know that was a thing. I lost like my PT pants, shorts. I lost so much stuff. Make sure you're accountable of all of your things at all times. So yeah, shower drills were the worst. Time showers were the worst. Cold showers, but you know, I know when some people go to Fort Jackson, it's really hot, so maybe it's not too bad. I went in the winter, but yeah. The next thing I didn't know about basic training was pulling guard. So basically we had a thing called fire guard. When you get into the real army, they'll call it QC. Basically, well, for our battalion, we had to wake up for 1 hour of the night with a battle buddy, cleaning and just pulling guard, like pulling security and making sure everyone was asleep, nobody was leaving to go anywhere. I didn't know we had to do that. If you know me, you know I love to sleep. I'm a deep sleeper, so I really like to sleep. So I did not know that, and I was really hurt about that, especially getting like the 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. shift or the 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. and getting it repeatedly sucks. So I did not know about that. The next thing I was really hurt about, because if you know me, you know I like to eat. I remember the first day of reception, leaving the DFAC, I didn't know that we couldn't take snacks to the bay. I'm a snacker, my family snacks, so I remember putting a Nature Valley bar in my pocket and eating it in the bay. And I kept hearing the words contraband, contraband, contraband. And all I could think about was the Migos song, Contraband.
Contraband, contraband, contraband. Contraband, contraband, contraband.
And I was like, what are they talking about? So I didn't know that having food in the bay was contraband, along with like a lot of other things. I'll put them on the screen right here. So that was something I was very, very, very hurt about. The thing I didn't know about basic training was that you'd be timed to eat, and about the DFAC. So basically in the DFAC, once you get your tray of food and your 2 drinks, you have to hold them like a grenade. You have to hold your tray a certain way, and you have to sit down. And I think we had like, what, 7 minutes to eat? Right, Ty?
Yes, my bad.
But as time goes on and as you go through different phases, you can gain more time. And then you actually realize that 7 minutes is really all you need, because you'd have way more time when you're done eating anyway. So that was a shock for me, because I like to take my time to eat and enjoy my food. Another thing I didn't know about basic training was getting recycled. Honestly, this was one of my biggest fears, because I really struggled with PT. So basically getting recycled means you would get sent back to another phase. There's 3 phases in the Army: red phase, white phase, and blue phase. So let's say in red phase, you're just starting off, the worst phases. And then blue phase, you get to the range and you can't qualify, or you're still not passing your PT test. Your command might want to recycle you and send you back to red phase so you can like have more time to pass PT and you know, learn to shoot your weapon. And that was really one of my biggest fears because I could not pass PT, my PT test, and I sucked at shooting. Luckily, I got a hold of it fast enough because I really didn't want to start training all over again. I wanted to enjoy my summer. So that was one of my biggest fears. So yeah, you can get recycled for not passing your PT test, going to sit call too many times. Even though I was a sit call ranger, I was at sit call all the time, but I didn't get recycled, thankfully. And then you can also get recycled for not qualifying at the shooting range. So the next thing I didn't know I was gonna experience in basic training was culture shock. Not necessarily that I couldn't handle being around different people, it's just that I wasn't aware of how different everyone would be. There was girls that were loud. Listen, it's too early. It's too early. It's too early. Oh my God. Women that were the same age as my mom or a little bit younger, girls younger than me, you know, from all different kinds of races, backgrounds, and ethnicities. And it was a lot to handle because people are so different and you never know who you'll meet, what they've been through, and they can just be crazy. Different cleaning habits. Some of those girls were so nasty. I'm talking menstrual things all over the bathrooms, didn't shower, hair everywhere. I had the worst incident with another girl, but I had to realize some girls just don't know. Like, they just were never taught that. So that was one of the hardest things for me, especially with different drill sergeants. Language barriers, accent barriers. You're gonna meet a lot of different people, and that was definitely something I didn't think I would experience in basic training. So another thing I didn't know is that you'd be busy literally all the time. Your only free day is really Sunday. We can either go to church or stay in the bay and sleep in a few hours, or maybe like, I know when we come back after chow, everyone will be coming home from church and then we clean. So that's really your only day off. So you're really busy all the time, 24/7. There's no time to like really think about anything else but getting through basic training. And that was something I didn't expect. The last thing I didn't know about basic training is that you would meet your best friends ever. Like, I'll insert some pictures of my friends from training, my battles. So I didn't know I'd meet some of my best friends, my sisters. Like, hopefully I can get them to come for filming my basic training experience video. That'd be so fun. I'm actually on FaceTime with one of them right now. Say hi, Ty.
Hey.
Yes. So yeah, you'll meet them from like all over the world. I have one in Puerto Rico, Ty's from Atlanta, Pinto's from Connecticut, but she thinks she's from New York. And then Overton is actually from Detroit. She's like 45 minutes away from me. So I didn't know that the Army would like have you meet so many different people, and like, but the bad thing is about it is that they'll take them away from you in a minute, so in a heartbeat actually. So yeah, that's the only bad thing, but like lifelong friendships in the Army are my fave. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me do my basic training experience video, let's try to get this video to 50 likes. I don't want to push it, but 50 likes and I'll film my basic training experience video. I can also film what I like to do as a makeup look, my military makeup look. It's kind of like this, but not as much. So yeah, be sure to like this video, comment what you want to see from me, comment some things you didn't expect that you learned about basic training, or if you're leaving for basic training, comment your ship date and where you're going. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh, you should have said the men in there know how to sing.
Know how to sing? Oh, Cadence. Cadence calling.
The battle room.
You told me not to talk.